Are you serious? Are you serious? 10 Russian soldiers have been captured in Ukraine. Oh, my brother. They were just on vacation, drinking vodka, helping their brothers fight. It was not anything. No, seriously, with all seriousness, this is absolute proof, of course, that Vladimir Putin is involved in systematically, slowly, the invasion of Ukraine. Now, I love all the Russian people. Believe me, I love everybody from Russia. I really do. Matter of fact, my wife Heidi is half Russian, half Polish. So trust me, I love all of you. But it doesn't change the fact that Magog is being reestablished, or Mother Russia is coming back into play. If you're reading Ezekiel 38, it tells you that Gog and Magog, Gog, the leader of Magog territory is the old Mother Russia, along with Meshech and Tubal and Gomer, are all former Soviet Union states that make up the territory of Magog. And Ezekiel prophesies that Magog, along with the Persians, which is Iran, the Ethiopians, which include Sudan, Libya, okay, are going to make a move toward Israel. So it's Ethiopia, Libya, Russia, and Turkey and Iran are going to make that move. Now, here's what else is happening. According to reports, 10 Russian paratroopers captured in the Ukrainian territory made for a very awkward summit Tuesday evening between the presidents of the two big nations. Hopes for a breakthrough at the meeting between Ukrainian President Petro Poroshenko of the Ukraine and Vladimir Putin of Russia had already dimmed. But when Ukraine announced early in the day that it had seized the Russian soldiers in the region, but they had no video evidence, it led to what the summit host called a difficult discussion. Still, the two presidents did meet one-on-one for 2 hours after a broader 6-hour session was held earlier. Afterward, Mr. Putin said he had told Mr. Poroshenko that Kiev must take the initiative in working out a peace agreement with the separatists in eastern Ukraine. We talked about the need to end the bloodshed as soon as possible, about the need to shift towards political resolution of all issues. Mr. Putin told journalists, according to Reuters, Russia is, for its part, will do everything to support the peace process. It did not start. Okay, so that's basically what Putin is saying. But the capture of these 10 Russian paratroopers left Moscow more exposed as a participant in the fighting in Ukraine that it has sought to portray itself, having previously derived Kiev's claims of Russian intervention in a separatist war in eastern Ukraine. So Russia, there's no doubt, Russia already invaded Crimea and held a gun to their head and made the people vote to join Russia. That already happened. Crimea is definitely a part of the old Magog territory. All right, so there's no question. Now we know Russia is supporting the Russian pro-separatists there in eastern Ukraine. They're doing it with guns and with ammunition and with supplies. We know this is happening. It's been going on. We also know that they've been firing across the border, shooting down Ukrainian planes. There's no question. And now we know that there are Russian soldiers in Ukraine. 10 paratroopers have been caught. Other Russian soldiers are fighting under the guise of being pro-Russian separatists in Ukraine. There's no question. So, with this going on, we're going to have to wait and see how the international community reacts. The United States is saying that Russia is directly involved in the Ukraine fighting. Now, I hope today that we're going to discuss this for sure in our live broadcast. And I just want you to know, I'm just reporting what's happening. It's happening. But I'm not choosing sides. And also, I'm sharing with you what the Bible said is going to happen. that these Fab Five nations of Iran, of Magog or Russia, Turkey, Iran, Ethiopia, and Libya are going to attack Israel in the great battle of Gog and Magog, which is prophesied to happen in Ezekiel 38 and 39. So be watching as Turkey, is already making their moves. Everybody's getting in position. Libya, a hostile takeover of the airport there in Tripoli last week. South Sudan rising up, because Sudan is actually a part of the old Ethiopian Empire. So that's all happening at once. We're getting very close, folks. We're living in the last days. Are you saved? The Lord has not appointed us unto wrath. So it's time to give your life to Jesus Christ, because time is running out.